Irish people find it difficult to say no. Whether it's no to babysitting your grandchildren, giving a friend a lift to the station, or no to working late.
Sarah, hello. I know you're due to leave now. We're down 3 staff members in box office. I'm wondering if you could stay just an extra couple of hours.
Kind of made plans there.
We're going to be really stuck. We're going to really need an extra pair of hands.
Can I make a quick call?
Does that mean you can stay?
Yeah, just let us ring your friend.
Good, thanks.
When you're in that kind of situation, you can be left feeling frustrated, resentful, and upset. So what can you do about it? Being able to say no is all part of being more assertive. Anne Kelly McCormick runs classes and workshops on how to become more assertive.
So I'd like to tell me what it is that you need to work on today.
I work 39 hours a week, and because we're a bit short-staffed at the moment, I'm constantly being asked, "Oh, Sarah, listen, we're stuck, can you stay back late?" And, you know, sometimes I don't mind, but it's getting to a stage where I can't say no because I just feel guilty and I'm letting the team down.
Would it be helpful if I told you what the 4 different main behaviour types are?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's aggressive behaviour pattern, the passive behaviour, the indirect behaviour, and the assertive behaviour. And just a couple of words on each of them. The aggressive behaviour, attack is the best form of defence. That is the tactic that aggressive people use. And when a person's behaving indirectly, they can ask you a question and there's a sting in the tail. You're not doing anything tonight, sure you're not. You won't mind staying back late, will you? A passive way of asking you to stay back would be, "Oh, look, I've been let down again tonight and none of the other girls came in, so you wouldn't mind, would you?" The person who's behaving assertively, they would say, "I'm really sorry to have to ask you this again. I know I've asked you a number of times recently, but would you mind staying back tonight? I need another shift." Okay, a fun way to watch people's behaviour is when people are queuing. The aggressive personality is the one who jumped the queue. The indirect behaviour then, people will say to each other.
You shouldn't be able to do that. Just say something.
The passive personality will say, "Oh, it's not fair, I've been standing here for ages queued and they're after getting in before me." The assertive personality then will say,
"That's the end of the queue, man. You have to queue properly."
Okay, whatever.
when you first go into a situation, in any given situation, it can be very useful to understand the importance of body language and image. So things such as standing on your own 2 feet, your feet in line with your shoulders, which is comfortable, maintaining the eye contact, not smiling or scowling if it isn't necessary to smile or to scowl. Also then to remember your breathing. Good breathing helps you cope in any difficult situation. The better way of saying no is to assertively say no. Be conscious of your body language, breathe, look somebody in the eye, and you can actually say, "I don't feel comfortable about having to say no, but nonetheless I'm saying no in the situation." It's also okay to check it out with them. How do you feel about that? So once they understood that you said no to the situation, not no to them, but you open it up and ask, you know, is there a compromise? Is another way we can work around this?
I'll meet you in about an hour. Let's just say Spike, O'Connell Street. Yeah? Grand. All right, talk to you then, hon. Bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.
Sarah, hello. I know you're due to go home now, but I just want to ask you a really big favour. We're really short staffed on box office, so just wondering if you could stay and just give us a dig out for a little bit.
I have plans. I'm just meeting my auntie in about an hour, but what I can do is I can hang on for half an hour and I'll ring around and get you a few bodies in. And is that all right?
Yeah, no, that's fine. Any help would be appreciated. Not going to say no to that.
Yeah.
All right?
All right, no problem. I'll get on that straight away, okay?
Thanks.
No problem. That's brilliant. Thanks a million. I owe you a shift.
More often than not, people find it difficult to say no because they're putting someone else's feelings before their own. The important thing to remember is that you're not rejecting the person you're asking, just what they're asking. And once you've said no once, the easier it will be to say it again.